Hello, hello. We're back. We're back again with, I think the last week of working on this game. Our Ludum Dare compo game from, LD55. We're doing pretty good with it. Last week we implemented this cute little sea monster that I adore. We need to basically just have a system for spawning these every once in a while. If we bring a ship nearby. Oh no, is he getting sleepy? Oh, he's getting sleepy. That's very cute. We just need to finish up a couple of things around that creature. Needs a little bit of an initialization. Right now, when we spawn it, it immediately... Actually, I guess that's fine. We need a delay for the for its activity. Monster. Does it have a timer? It does not. Oh, no, that's the tentacle scene. Does the sea monster have a timer? Yeah, it does. It has a couple of timers. Head timer. When we spawn it in, it just starts bubbling, right? I don't want a little bit more of a warning. I don't know. Let's not worry about adding like an initialization state. Let's just worry about spawning it in. Markers, we have the sea monster. We need a timer. Monsters. Draw up this monster manager. That, you want to know about your spawn timer. You want to know about your markers. We actually do the markers. Go through the children and we just add an array of them. Okay. The markers in the array. Oh, marker array.append. Wait, what? Oh, Martin spawn markers dot get children. markers. Grab what we were using there. We don't need a process. We want to on spawn timer. Let's connect the timeout. That's what we'll do. Manager. Monster spawn timer timeout. Do the spawn here. Marker index. Wall spawn index is the last marker used, so we'll take that variable. Marker. Okay, we need the scene spawn in. There it is. Monster spawn is monster.instantiate. Spawn position. Say monster spawn. Say add child. Monster spawn. Spawn.position is marker array, spawn index, position, what we need to do is also need to connect signal. A function for this, so it will be let's say like function on monster exited 3. Monster spawn dot signal. Do a sea monster. Say something I think like monster spawn dot free exited dot connect. Then we need to connect that to callable. Hey, you missed the last one. I don't know. I didn't stream yesterday, so you might not have missed anything. Not always able to stream on Mondays. Yeah, we're finishing up implementing the little sea monster creature. We're setting it up so that it can spawn around the map and then disappear and then respawn somewhere else. But yeah, I think we're working on this for 2 more days. We'll work on it for 2 more days, and then I think Friday we're gonna try to install Godot 4.3 beta 1 because it has some features that I want for my other game. So we're gonna go into the beta and get back to the other project, our FTL like. What I really want from it is this huge improvement to pixel stability. Sounds pretty good. I honestly didn't notice, but we really want tile map layers as nodes because we were running into some serious issues and we were starting to architect around it, but this solves most of that, so we really just want to move to this as soon as possible, for the other game, not for this game. But yeah, I think we're only going to work on this game for a couple more days. And then there's still a lot left to do. We're finishing up this tentacled sea monster. There's a lot left to do on this checklist, but I'm going to do most of this stuff off stream. I think what we'll do is maybe do a little bit more art next couple of days for the islands, maybe. Maybe some balance stuff. And then I'll do the rest of it, like the tutorial. The leaderboard, recording sounds, some more sounds and stuff. I'll probably do most of that off stream. Come back with something different on Friday. But yeah, that's kind of the state of things. How are you doing, Furlansky? How was your weekend? Yeah, you notice tile maps lack a lot of properties and don't interact with scripts and as well as regular nodes. Yeah, the real problem for me, is that it works fine with regular tile assets, like, just textures basically. But once you start trying to instantiate nodes as pieces of the tile map, it really doesn't play nicely with the Z indexing system. But I think that's part of the reason they're switching to tile map layers, is because then they're just getting the Z indexing of nodes, of using the Z indexing of nodes already just for free. Like the way you can handle just treating tile map layers as different nodes gives you a bunch of stuff. So yeah, I think that's nice. Your weekend was all right. Oh, you got most of your jam game done. Sick. Want to add a combo meter? Nice. Yeah, let me know when you submit it. I want to check it out. I'm gonna try it. No, you cannot. You cannot avoid Z indexing for long, especially for what I'm doing, which is like isometric 2D. The Z indexing is like everything. Because we're making this in 2D. It's not like we don't have 3D. per se. So yeah, we really rely on the indexing for me because I'm stacking like layers of decks on top of each other, like ship decks. And yeah, we started engineering around it when we stopped development like a couple months ago. And I'm kind of glad I stopped now because we got to wait and we can just switch over to a new version of the engine instead of engineering this whole thing that I was just gonna have to throw away anyway. All right, Sea Monster Manager, here we go. So we're spawning this Sea Monster. We're trying to connect a signal. It should just work. Monster spawn, tree exited.connect onto our callable. And then so when the on monster exited tree, that's when we restart this spawn timer. Monster spawn timer dot start. I'm not sure how I want to do the timing. I probably want to scale it based on the difficulty to an extent. Def range, a 1 to 10. Plus 10. That's not what we want, but it'll be okay for now. That'll be way too often, I think. That's sort of what we want. Let's just see if it all works. Monster spawn timer time. So we just need to make sure the monster spawn timer is auto starting. We'll auto start it for 1 second right now. We'll also make it a one shot so we can test it quickly. We also need to get rid of the sea monster that's here. There it is. Showed up in the bottom left. We'll let it go through a life cycle, and we'll watch it disappear, and hopefully we'll get to watch it reappear. I'm half expecting an error when we hit the tree exiting signal, but it should just work. Maybe eat a ship. No, there's no sea pirate ships over there right now. I love how it sometimes just waves by to you just because one of its tentacles are stuck up. Nope. Get over there. Go over there. Okay, now we're just waiting for the sea monster to reappear somewhere else. Oh, there it is. All right. He's looking cool now. Yeah, the animation adds a lot. Is the ship interaction done with him? Yeah, he should. He'll start to get, yeah, nervous when other ships come by. He'll start to search around and raise himself out of the water. And then he just eats ships. Then he'll go back to a more normal, like less aggro state. It's reasonable. Oh, now he's getting sleepy. He'll just descend into the water. I didn't really orchestrate how all of that timing works together, but I kind of like it. Don't mind it. Okay, that's done. I think mechanically that's like basically the game. I just want to rearrange the level design. I want some different rocks. These rocks don't really pop, and I'm thinking maybe I want to make them a little bigger or have groups of them, and I probably need to paint them a little differently. Maybe we paint some like bird shit or something on top of them so you can see them. Right now you really can't see them very well. I'm tempted to kind of just forget about the new level design and kind of just go with what I have, though. Is there an off-screen arrow for him like the ships? There is not, but that's actually a good idea. I didn't think about that. In theory, we don't need him because, yeah, this is he has predetermined spawn points. All right, I'm just so allergic this year. Spring has been really bad. Yeah, hey Cubus. Got our sea monster going. They have a life cycle. He's gonna get sleepy. There he is, he's getting sleepy. This ship. Yeah, I guess that could be off screen, huh? Yeah, that could be off screen. Yeah, we should do that. That's a good call out, Polanski. I totally forgot about that. Or is it going to reappear? That's the question. Oh, yeah. I think the storm cloud turned out okay. Oh, there he is. He's going to reappear here. App. They do have a spell cost, but we still need to finish the interface so that you can tell. Oh, no. Yeah, I do like that little critter. Very silly. All right. Well, that's all working great. So yeah, let's just draw up a little arrow, a little icon arrow. Yeah, I think I do like the storm cloud. We need to balance the costs of it. Have a little UI element so that you can see how expensive it's going to be to cast a spell like that. View file. Should probably be bigger than the other ones, huh? Look how big the pirate, the large icon is. Oh, off-screen icons. That's the small one. How big are the large ones? Where is it? Off-screen icons, large. They're... Oh. That's an unusual size. 12? Okay. 18 then, I guess. How much time is left for the project? This is going to be the last week we work on it on stream. I think I'm going to work on it tomorrow and Thursday. And then Friday we are going to... we're going to install Godot 4.3 Beta 1 so that we can go back to our main project. Some exciting stuff in here for us. Yeah, and it's just recently dropped. And this has a bunch of stuff that we need. Not a bunch of stuff. This has one thing we specifically need. We need the tile map layers as nodes. We need this really badly. But yeah, we have some more stuff on the checklist. But I'm going to do most of this stuff off screen. We can scratch this off the list. Nicely. Tentacle sea monster. I don't think we're going to do this swirling vortex. I think it takes control away from the player, and I don't think I want to do that just as a rule. It would be an interesting expression of the mechanics, though. But yeah, we need to maybe improve our rocks a little bit, and I'm not sure about whether we're going to redo the islands. We might work on them tomorrow and try some out. Sound effects I'll record. Online leaderboard. I'm looking for a resource for this because everyone was doing it really easily during the jam, so there's got to be like an add-on or a plugin that I can hook up to some AWS backend or something that I have. I still need to pick a new typeface, I think, maybe. Oh, I thought of something else. Credits. Screen. Actually, I guess that's part of the menu system, huh? Credits. Screen. Featuring add-ons. Subs, etc. Yeah, I want a credit scene. Assets, add-ons, subs, etc. Beta 1 has one annoying alt-tab issue. You mean alt-tab? Modifier keys get stuck after alt-tab. When alt-tabbing into Godot, sometimes when alt-tabbing out of Godot, alt key. Oh no! So this affects the editor, right? This is not like in-game. This is the editor. Weird things start happening, such as multiple carets, and the text editor keys cause bottom panels to pop up. The user must recognize the alt key is stuck and press all the modifier keys to clear. What is all of the modifier keys? Is that like Shift, Alt, Control? I mean, we can get used to just clicking around. But yeah, that might be kind of hard. But I think we can live with that. Interesting. So Alt-Tab out, and then Alt-Tab in, and then press the D key just to check. So you have to just press the Alt key to clear the Alt key, though? That's not that hard. It's kind of annoying, though. Okay, so maybe Dev 6 is what we want? I don't know. I'm sure Dev 6 has its own problems. Good call out, though. There's also this in 4.3 beta. Got, like, pixel stability? What was the problem with this? I'm kind of curious about the pixel stability issue. Snapping of 2D transforms to pixel. Oh, I see. I don't run into this very often. Yeah, that seems cool. Alright, ads. We're going to take a 2-minute break while the ads are going, and then we'll finish up our sea monster here. Use Alt-Tab a lot. Yeah, thanks for the warning. Be right back. Ads.
So you're also dealing with some Mac shenanigans. Yeah, Cubase is working on some cool stuff. I wish I still had a D&D game on, so I could be using your dice tool. All right. Might be too big. Let's see what it looks like. I want this, or I want maybe the inverse of this. Oh, you're in the NES Jam right now. That's cool. Have you seen Palmer Lucky's new Game Boy he's coming out with? Looks really cool. I wasn't like huge into the NES, the SNES, but man, I was big into the Game Boy. And I was just looking at that it's like this $200 like new Game Boy that they're coming out with. I mean, it's new Game Boy, quote unquote. It's like a retro gaming machine. But it takes cartridges. It has like 1,000 nits of brightness. It has like a legit proprietary display they made. Looks really cool. Screen icons. I don't know which of these I like better. I maybe like the purple on the inside. But this looks more like the Sea Monster. Sea Monster. Oh, you can't really see the Sea Monster. Sea Monster is like... Yeah, let's go with this one to start with. Making a platforming bullet hell rhythm game sometimes at the same time. Wow, that's cool. You got a team. How long is the NES Jam? I have the weirdest keyboard. By half height you mean like the size of a normal key, I assume, for the half height enter key. I have one of those super weird Kinesis split keyboards that has like a bunch of buttons on the thumb. So it's kind of cool, but it makes it hard to like use a regular keyboard sometimes. I have to like think about what it works, how it works.
Yeah, yeah. My life is super weird now. I have backspace and delete on my left thumbs and enter and space on my right thumbs. So I have to like basically rebind every jump key I ever encounter. What are we doing? Oh yeah, we're implementing the off-screen icon. So let's just basically replicate what we're doing for ships. Where are we doing that? Set icon position. Where's that? Here it is. Probably just take this whole thing. That's too much. Here we go. But we need to keep track of the camera. Should be fine. The camera's always in the same place. At least within the tree, you know. But we need to do it differently. We need to say get node. Slash root slash game manager slash red 2D. Oh wait, no, there's something special for this, right? It's like get tree dot get, what is it? There's like a special call that I can do for the camera. The get viewport dot get camera 2D. That's what it is. Get viewport. Oh, nice. You got a pixel art fan. That really dragged you in there. All right, bye, Merlin. The only limitations are use the resolution, the inputs, and make it feel as if it could be NES. That's pretty cool. I feel like most of the limitations would be around the resolution. It would be kind of cool if they made you like run it through an emulator or something. But that would be so hard to do. You'd basically that's like a Pico 8 situation then or something. Which is cool. I think it's a cool thing to do. Extents. Starting to think that these extents probably need to be, should actually be on like a camera script, but we're not going to worry about that. We're like basically done. We're basically done with this. We need an icon sprite 2D, which we are going to put somewhere. On sprite. How about off screen? Was icon offset? Worry about that in a second. icon offset. Where do we set this? The 4 colors for tile sets, 3 for sprites thing. Wow, that's pretty cool. Having them interact correctly. Yeah. And if oversized, else 8. So our icon offset should just be 12 then, I think. How do we control whether the icon should be visible or not? But the one thing I'm not 100% on. Oh, on-screen entered and on-screen exited. Cool. Oh yeah, there's one other thing I need to add. What is it called? It's like a funky kind of node. Something about visible on-screen notifier. Oh, it went on screen enables a target node? That's pretty cool. I think we just want the notifier though. And hook this up. Hook this, yeah, here we go. Let's call it on screen entered. Pretty cool. There's some pretty cool nodes in Godot. I want to watch Armus's. Armus did like a tier list for like Godot 2D nodes when he took over the Godot Engine official stream. I kind of want to watch that. Let's see what the tier list looks like. There's so many nodes. Well, that's really cool, Cubus. I want to see your project when it's done. Or presentable or whatever. Whenever you want to share it. Oh, hey, still needs work. Good morning. How's it going? How was your weekend? I'm doing good. We're on the last couple of days of working on this game on stream. We've implemented a little cute sea monster. Here he is. He does his little thing. Very happy with the sea monster. Yeah, he's very cute. If there was a ship nearby, he'd get into like an alert mode and he'd start scanning. He'd like raise himself up out of the water and start frantically looking around. Yeah, ship it. Thank you. Thanks for the ship it. So he'll get tired. He's getting sleepy. You can see. Yeah, he's done. Now he'll submerge. And we're just gonna wait for him to No way for him to reemerge somewhere else. Kind of curious to see what happens if he emerges on top of a ship. There he is. All right, let's try to get this. Let's try to crash this ship into him. We're testing the edge of screen icon for him. It does not work. I probably never added it. But I kind of want to see him get angry. Get alert. Quickly before you get too sleepy. Okay, there he is. Yeah, he's looking. He's looking. He should raise himself out of the water in a second. Oh no, he's getting too sleepy. His lifetime is too short. Improve his lifetime. Is that an export variable? Or is that hard-coded? Probably shouldn't be hard-coded, but it probably is. Oh yeah, we were going to change his tentacle arm speed every time his arms started moving. Okay, so what did I not do? I did not set the off-screen icon to actually be a texture. Alright, let's try that again. Alright, here he comes. Let's test the, Oh. Not totally working. Alright, let's figure that out. This should be visible by... This should be invisible by default. I hooked up those... those screen things. We're setting the icon position every frame, so that's happening. I'm not really sure why that's not working. But yeah, I think we're going to be kind of done working on this on stream after Thursday. We're going to get back to the quote-unquote main project that I haven't touched in 2 months. So that's exciting. I'm pretty happy with where this is currently. We can do a few more things. We'll do over the next couple of days, and then I'll work on it over the weekends for probably the next couple of weeks, and then hopefully have it done relatively soon. Put it up on itch. I love how he waves by. It's so cute. I want to get Tabuki to play it on stream. Maybe give me some playtesting feedback. I'm gonna put up a Discord link at some point too, so people have a channel to provide feedback on the game. So I'll try to do that relatively soon. Keep this ship. Got it. Okay, so... Are we getting, like, bugs? No. Oh, I mean, we have a bug, but we're not getting errors. Why do you not want to do the thing that I'm asking you to do? Right, TV. Yeah, soon. Trademark. It's pretty much ready. I just didn't want to link everyone to like a Discord that was basically a ghost town, but since there will be a game and we've got a nice little community, I think it's almost about time. It'd be cool. It'd be cool to have a Discord community. Okay, so let's look at the ship. The ships just work. Oh, the pirate icon is itself a scene? Oh, I don't think I'm using this. You've got your visible on-screen notification. What is it? It's the notifier 2D. Yeah. You've got ship controller. We've got on-screen entered. We've got on-screen exited. You populate that ghost town. Yeah, I appreciate that, y'all. Okay, so why? Get screen center position. It's all good. Icon offset. The icon offset might be wrong. Possibly something to do with it. That icon position. Just make sure I'm not missing anything. Icon sprite 2D. Let's find every instance of this. I think this is it. I don't think we're doing much with it. We aren't. So, suspicious. It is suspicious. To be fair, most streamer discords are ghost towns most of the time, since most stuff happens in stream chat. Yeah, that's what I figure. But I figure there's most people in this little community are also game devs, so I feel like it'll be cool. Like, everyone's always happy to share their projects, so I'm hoping that's the kind of cool little feedback opportunities that we can set up. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. The offset is being defined there. I think that's correct. We're using it here. Yeah, this is the hard part here. Don't save. So this is the tough stuff because I don't see a problem. Oof. Okay. That's fine. It's not like a big deal. I guess what we should do is just run it and then... We should just run it and then do some remote scene tree inspection. So let's bring the thing off screen like that. Let's look at the remote tree. Pause it. So, tree is getting a little deep here. Sea monster. Off screen icon. 139 minus 78. Let's unpause this and move the camera around and see if this number is changing. It is. It's just not... Oh no, it's not changing. Not really. The Y is changing. Let's take out the offset, and maybe the offset is like... It's suspicious what was happening with the x-axis right there. Oh, I know exactly what's happening. Oh yeah, I do need to set up stream announcements in the Discord. I have had requests for that. Are you gonna make another remote when you work on the main project where it's also a ship, but it's a different type of ship? Maybe. The main game is a sci-fi game. Oh, the sea monster as an emote. I can see about that. There's already some cool sea monsters. Sea monster emotes. I think mine would look pretty shitty by comparison, but I can look at it. I can look at doing that. But yeah, I think I know what's wrong. The problem, if I'm not mistaken, so let's look at icon sprite. Let's go down to visibility, top level. We need to make the off-screen icon a top level node so that it ignores its parent's transform. We forgot to do that. It should work now. Yep, there it is. Look at it. There it is, that big, beautiful pink arrow. Pretty big. Yeah, I need to spend some time on the channel about making more stuff like channel point rewards, alerts, more emotes. We'll work on that for sure. So we want to say something like this. Let's say if not submerging. Actually, we don't. No, we don't want to do this if we're currently if the sea monster is submerging back into the sea. Similarly, where do we set submerge? Submerging is true. So here we would say off-screen icon, or we'd say icon visibility visible. It's false. So yeah, we don't want to set the icon if we're disappearing into the sea. Okay, I think that's it. I think that's it for the sea monster. You're really hard on your artwork, but your art has your own style. It's good from being made from scratch. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's tough because I've really only been working on art for like 9 months, maybe. Less than a year. So I'm pretty hard on my art. Okay, I want to basically leave this off screen, and I just want to see if this arrow disappears. Yeah, it disappeared. Sick. Okay. Test complete. Kraken triangle should have an eye. Oh. We can do that, but the problem with doing that is I don't think I'd want the eye to rotate. But you might be right. I'd want the eye to stay centered and separate. Okay, that's a pretty good idea though, Cubus. The real problem is that the eye is a little tough. Do that. Because the eye has a center line. But you are right that the let's see what we can do. So what would we want? We'd want it to be like oh, not the whole thing. I just wanted to rotate this specific thing. So rotate. -90. There we go. We do this. Do something like this. And then we just need the eyelid. The Kraken and the Temple are your favorite artwork in this game so far. Chat won't ever let me move on from the Kraken, yeah. That's the funny thing, is the stuff that I spent like no time on turned out so well. It's kind of mind-blowing to me. Like, the Temple, I looked at it. We made the Temple in less than 10 minutes. Like, it was maybe 15 minutes, actually, at the most. Like, we made the Temple fast. We made the Kraken super fast. This palm tree I did in, like, 3 minutes. There's something about just, like... There's something that happens when you over-focus, when you, like, over-invest in something, and if it's not coming together quickly, I think I just need to drop it and then try something else. Because when something comes together quickly, it's usually really good. And when something takes a while for me in terms of art, it's usually not going to come together at all. Okay. We're going to use this. I think that's pretty fun. Let's look at that. That was a lot of blank space. 80-20 roll. Yeah, exactly. You're right. Okay, that's pretty cute. Should probably take the eyelid off. Maybe not. I think it's fine. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. We probably should add some additional monster spawn points. Additional monster markers. But we can do that later. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I'm not going to make it blink. That would be like too much work. All right, we got like 45 minutes or something. We need something else to work on now. I'm gonna look on here for like leaderboard. Over leaderboards. I'm just gonna ask the Discord. There's like a Jammers Discord that Adagon invited me to. I'm gonna ask what everyone used for their leaderboards. Yeah, once I do a channel point rewards, get ready to be blasted with the redeems. I know. Everyone that watches this stream regularly has like 10k channel points now. I'm trying to think of some good rewards that will actually be like interesting and like kind of interactive, but like not a huge pain for me. Because this is still like a quiet early morning stream for me, so I don't want to like go too hard like crazy weird things to do. I also don't have any hats. And I wear headphones, so it's not like I can wear a hat. But we can figure out some fun stuff. What I really want to do is add the stream avatars using our ships. Using our little ships. So that y'all can just be kind of sailing around at the bottom of the screen. I really want to do that. That's probably top of my list. Like fun things to do. Okay. I kind of do want new islands. Looking at it, I don't really like these. I also think they should be maybe varying shapes. Right now we just have the one shape of island. And we have these stupid docks. I don't know, let's work on our rock, I guess. I'm like... Song was a lot. I think it's okay with the islands. Yeah, I'm like really torn because I think doing better islands would take a lot of effort. Let's look at our rock. What we want for this rock is we want to make it stand out more. I think what we do is add some like a splotch of like pigeon shit. Should be what it should be is it should be more concentrated in the middle, less concentrated on the edges. The islands will make the monsters be noticed more, the way the islands they are, I mean. Oh yeah, you're right. Everything is detailed. Oh yeah, seagulls, you're right. There are no pigeons out here. Pigeons of the sea. Yeah, that's a good point. Still needs work. We could place a full seagull on there. Yeah. The problem with doing it randomly like this is it's losing the shape that it's communicating. So I think I need to be more purposeful about placing this. What would a seagull look like? I did want to add flying birds at one point. I just never did it. We can make a rough attempt at it. color? What's a good color for seagull legs? This one? Not yellow enough? Maybe this one? No, I can't make a seagull small enough. It'll look like weirdly out of place. But maybe it'll be fine. Maybe we don't care. It'll look like a duck. Yeah, I don't know how to make it small enough for the scale that we're working on. It'll look like a sea monster. We need to be so small. Like maybe this. I don't know how to draw birds. Yeah, maybe this is a bad idea. Yeah, mine? Mine? I think we'll just do some like... I just need to color... We're gonna color the edges of this. Maybe we just need to lighten the whole rock color. Maybe the way we do this. The real problem, which we're trying to address, is that it just doesn't stand out enough. The rocks don't. He was beautiful. He was too big. It's like I don't mind having the trees being oversized, but yeah, maybe back edge only. Yeah, you're probably right. That's probably what we need to do. Let's just scale everything up first. Or shift everything up one color. Yeah, let's add some back layer. That'll probably stand out better. Save as rock recolor. We need a version of this that's rock recolor, and then we need one that's submerged. How far up is the transparency here? 2 pixels? to do this so I can remember where it is. And we'll just repaint the bottom levels here, but with transparency so that they look right. The water. As mockery color submerged. Let's try these different rock colors. I really hope these all derive from this rock scene. Make them more beige, sandy in color. Yeah, that might help. Right now they're very gray. That's a lot better. They pop a lot more. I should probably put them in more clusters. I want some more detail on the island, just a little bit. Right now they're very bland. But what do we want to do? My sun direction is top left. I guess that is technically true. It's sort of true. It's not true on the mirrored versions of my trees, which I should probably fix. Probably repaint the mirrored version of the tree. Okay, yeah, so... yeah, I could fix the lighting. Grab rockery color. I don't love how that looks. I kind of want to change the shape a little bit. Get a little more round on top. I kind of want that. I don't want this. I don't think anyone really cares. I want something. Maybe we do that. No, that doesn't look right. I'm really bad at lighting. Break it up a little, make the rock look bumpy. Yeah, that's a reasonable idea. Yeah, I like that. I don't know if the... I think I'm okay with this.
like put that back into it. I don't want to go too crazy on these rocks. That's fine. I think it achieves the goal. I think it's very clear what they are. I do kind of want some additional rocks, like some more jagged rocks. But I find drawing rocks really boring. But it's probably really good practice. The real issue is having the rocks on the island. I might want to just take the collisions off of those. Because I don't want the ships that get beached to crash into that rock. I don't want it to, like, break the... Like, it's fine for that rock to cause a crash. I don't want it like this one, too. Like, what happens if we just... Oop, that's the wrong spell. Why was that my default spell? I must have been scroll wheeling. Oh, that's something we need to deal with, like, soon. We need to have a UI here that says the spell cost. Yeah, so that ship crashed into that rock. We don't want that. So let's take the collision off of the non-submerged rocks, so the rocks that are on land. And so what are we going to do for this spell cost UI? I think if it's selected, I want to show like cost equals whatever. Let's add some stuff to the UI. Roll, I guess. Maybe a vertical box. The box container, maybe. Be the spell cost. Got a label. Like gust. We want the spell costs to be anchored to the right. Here. Oh, do I need to put these in a control? Rocks can be fun. Oh, sick. Yeah, this is cool. Oh, thinking about them as faces like that is pretty good. I've only really done rounded rocks. Oh. Great. I'm gonna bookmark this and look at this later.
This looks like a really great great little resource here. Oh, you got all these little mini boss article things too. These are all these pixel art tutorials. This is pretty good. I might have to give this person $5 on Itch because this is pretty sweet. I gotta up my game here. These are sweet. Yeah, these are cool tutorials. Hey, RLI Jones. Okay, so I want this to be on the right side, not the left side, so I can just say... the anchor's in the rectangle for positioning. Yeah, I can specify its own... Yeah, I need to watch some Control U tutorials because I'm like really bad with controls. Yeah, do I need to... I guess I need to put another control if I want to move the anchor. Or I guess I can just move this. No, I can't. Children of a container get their position and size determined only by their parent. Children of a container, but this is itself a container. How do I move this? Do I just have to move it? I have to change its position? Okay, so I can just do that. This should be fine. So let's say Gust. Oh Lord. We need a theme override. We need change the font size. Theme overrides. Separation? No. Oh yeah, this is one of the reasons we need a different font. Most of the time you have everything loose, makes it so much easier. Oh yeah? That makes sense. Yeah, rather than doing like a whole tree thing. Let's do 0. Gust is free. This is oral. Base strike. I guess we don't want to say the spell. We just want to say 0 free. Oh, no cost? I don't know. Costs 2 and costs 4. Did I say cost 4? No, I should say 4 faith or something like that. Let's say what it costs. Minus 0 faith. Minus 2 faith. I'm hesitant to adding a cost to the whirl, to the gust of wind. Minus 4 faith. Something like this. Probably need to add more spacing between them. That was part of the theme override, right? So separation. Why is that only net? Okay, there we go. And then we want to change them to only render. I want them to only show when we're mousing over. Free. Yeah. Oh, why is that rendering there? Oh, because it's it needs to be over here. Way more separation. That's almost right. Why are the clouds not UI things? It's because the clouds themselves are sprites. They're like... They're just like... Or not they're sprites, they're scenes. They're like full versions of the... of the same spell that you cast that are just playing indefinitely. It's really dumb. I could put them under UI nodes, yeah. Oh, this is what we ended up with. I'm not going to defend it. So now I just want it to only show up if you've got it selected, maybe? I don't like -0. Maybe we don't need to say faith. It could be a tooltip, but I don't want to have to like format tooltips. Line all nodes under each other. It sounds complicated. Like RLI Jones, some of the time you just keep everything loose, right? Maybe it should just show this when you cast the spell. And it won't show anything for the gust. Maybe this like shows up and then fades out again. I don't know. I want you to be aware that you're spending faith on these, but I don't want it to like clutter the space very much. So I'm not quite sure what I want to do here. That's the label over the cloud and fade it out over 1 second. Like straight up over the cloud. Probably get away with just saying -2 or I don't know if you could see the UI very clearly over this, but maybe you can. Let's try it. Move it over. Yeah, it really doesn't read very well. I think I'll want to put it next to it like this. Something like this. Probably ditch the faith thing. In case maybe we don't need the theme override. By theme override, I mean this theme that I made. It just says the pixel size. Yeah, that's a reasonable size. Need to change the separation a lot now. A little more. This is definitely not how to do UI. Oops. Keep this on top. Project settings. Display window. Always on top. If it works, it works. Yeah, we're really... If we were going to be working on this for longer, I'd maybe spend more effort fixing it, but we're very much in the like, let's get it done. Let's just finish it. So this number will show up for a moment when you cast the spell, and then it will fade. I really do want a new font though. This font is so janky. Okay, so who's gonna control this? It's gonna be who actually casts the spell? We cast a spell. Is there like a spell manager? I don't even remember. Oh, it's the gust manager. It's the wind manager. Which is still called the gust manager because there used to only be one spell. Okay, so what are we gonna do for this? Well, basically when a spell is cast, we'll like make this visible again. And then we'll fade it out over time. Just mess with its modulate. I guess we'll just lerp its modulate. Okay, so you need to know about these then. Add these to the oh, this is cursed. Right here. Change this to say get node root / game manager / canvas layer. Oops. That's really bad. But it's not going to change because we're basically done. Basically done with the game. So when we instantiate, when we try cast a spell, if we succeed, let's say something like I don't love this because we're going to need something to modulate it down over time. I guess we'll just put that here somewhere. Do a process? Well, we do. We need to know, we need to say something like, what are we even calling this? World cost. World cost dot modulate equals modulate dot a equals dot o. Cost modulate dot a equals 1.0. So we'll just make it fully visible. And then in the process step, we'll just lerp it down to 0. That's so stupid. That's what we're gonna do. Okay. I used to be more sensitive about doing stuff like this unnecessarily, but at a certain point, the performance cost is like basically free because there's like, what, 2 of these in the whole scene? So like, who cares really? Oh, we can make a color constant, at least. Or actually, we don't need to do a color. We just need to do a float. Never mind. We don't need to do the whole color. We just do the alpha. Let's go to 0. And we'll set their default modulates to be clear. All right, let's see if that sort of worked. Nope, crash. Null instance. Crash everything. Go engine is not responding. Oops. It's all burning down. Okay, now I see why I don't maybe want to have that on top of everything. Alright, why was that a null instance? Because I'm doing this on some parent, it's not going to work the first frame? Yeah, probably. Probably why. Doing this something like way higher up in the tree, so it's trying to do it on the first frame. Okay, thank you. Close the whole engine. Is that not doing it? Okay. I'm gonna just eliminate this process with extreme prejudice here. Where are you? Can I get this to go away? Maybe near the top. It's called the following wind. I've seemingly done something very horrible. There it goes. Okay, I just need to restart the engine. I was like, where is this process? Alright, so the equally stupid thing to do is to just basically say, is this the first frame? Don't do it. What we should say is if whirl cost not equal to null. Not null? Can I just say not null? Oh, I have to say not equal. I like their plain English syntax so much that I want to use it all the time. I actually get kind of annoyed when I have to put like an exclamation mark equal. Fine, if this isn't null, we'll do it. Add a stupid null check. Should fix that problem at least. Okay, so let's cast one of these spells. Okay, it seems to have broken everything. I gotta stop doing this. There we go. Fire whirl cost. Oh, okay. I just mashed the keyboard at some point. Didn't notice. Is that the only error? Node not found. Oh, node not found? Oh, I'm doing this wrong. How am I doing this wrong? Game manager? Canvas layer, user interface, game manager, canvas layer, user interface, spell costs, whirl cost. That is the right tree. Range. Oh, I need this slash in this beginning, maybe? Slash root. Yeah. So do I not need the null check? Try this again. Something weird going on with my cursor thing here. Only working on half the screen here. Okay, there we go. -2, -4, -4. Okay, so there's something funky happening. We'll just have, we won't, okay, yeah, I need to fix that. What's going on with the, there's a collider here. This thing. What happened to y'all? Okay, so you're right. What happened to the other ones? What happened to your selection box? Look right. Collider's correct. So this collider covers the whole thing, but for some reason, it's only recognizing my mouse over when I'm in the upper right section. I'm not recognizing it here. Why is it doing that? Okay, well, we did what we wanted to for that, at least. I want to figure out why this is the last thing I think I'm going to do, is figure out why. So we have this collider, covers the whole area here, but it's only recognizing it when I'm in like the bottom or the right third. There's something weird happening. It's not top level, so it's not moving independently. It's input pickable. I feel like this is a recent issue. Could be making this happen. Let's look at the script real quick, I guess. Or are we handling the mouse over? It's affecting both the mouse over and the selection. Yeah, that's a little weird. Okay, well, I'm pretty happy with that. We've got our little stupid little cost UI thing. I think because the -4 happens at the same time, it's like a lot to see, but I think you'll figure it out pretty quick. We'll try to include stuff about that in the tutorial. All right, well, I think that's all we're going to do today. I'm kind of annoyed with this selection box problem, but I'm not quite sure where the problem is because all the colliders seem to be correct, but we're definitely observing a problem, so I think I need to dig into that tomorrow. But we're so close to being done. Or at least being done with the on-stream portion of this. And we're definitely making bad decisions to, like, get there. But I'm kind of okay with it. Let's fix this one thing. Good. Node. Root. Game manager. Display area. How that works? Yeah, that is. Try not to have crazy weird jump up from the parent, and then look back down somewhere, like crazy stuff. Yeah, why is that? I mean, I definitely should have made this chunk of it a part of the UI. I did not. And now I'm paying for it. Yeah, for sure. I'll definitely share updates anyway. But yeah, we'll definitely do that. I want to raid somebody. I'm not super familiar with a lot of the people streaming Godot right now that are smaller. They're on the smaller side. So, down to take recommendations. I snooze this. It's a little upsetting that the best strategy in this game is to still just go AFK. Like, pretty much works for a while. Yeah, thanks for the stream. Thanks for hanging out for the stream. Hanging out with me. Thank you all. Came over. That's appropriate. Is there anyone else in my group that like follows me or subs and is streaming? Let's see. Doesn't look like it. Alright, who's doing dev? Who's doing dev that's maybe a little bigger? It's maybe oh, nice. I like the Peter Molyneux comparison. I think we're just gonna see what maybe Armis or JD is doing. They're usually where I hang out after the stream. Armis is, at least. Armis is in the middle of a 30-day dev challenge, making a really cool card. It's like a hex-based card game in Godot, so that's a good, that I can recommend. Let's do that. But yeah, this has been really great. Really appreciate everyone hanging out, and we'll be back tomorrow. Well, I think we're gonna move on to something else on Friday, so that's exciting. Excited to do that. Yeah, see y'all later. Until next time.